Hello and welcome back to Magdala. I am Celine Kelly, and today we are here at the icon of James the Apostle. And the reason is because he is the one who was given the great gift of an apparition of Mary even during her own lifetime. The tradition says that Mary had promised James that when things were tough, she would come and help him. And so it seems around the year 40 that Our Lady of the Pillar appeared in Spain, and she was still alive at the time. But she came to him standing on a pillar and holding the child Jesus in her arms to comfort him and to encourage him in his time of trial in Saragossa. And she asked him and his 8 companions to build a church there so God could work miracles for the people who would come and pray there. And so he did, and this church was to last until the end of time. And up to now, it's about 2,000 years since this image of Mary first appeared. And so even though there have been many difficulties and wars throughout the centuries, the shrine is still there. And in fact, in the late 30s, during the Civil War, 3 bombs were dropped on the church but did not blow up. So people have a great devotion to her and go to ask her favors. She is patron of Spain and patron of each one of us and of our families. So don't hesitate when you have trials or difficulties in your life to go and ask Mary for help. And secondly, today we celebrate Our Lady Aparecida in Brazil. And she is the patroness of Brazil. And there is a big feast in her honor, a solemnity. And in fact, the story goes that in 1717, to celebrate the coming through of the governor Peter, the people wanted to have a party. So 3 fishermen went out into the water to look for fish out into the river. And they couldn't find anything. So they asked Our Lady of the Conception to help them. And they threw out their nets again, and they actually fished up her body and then later her head. They realized it was one statue. And after that, they asked her to help them. And they threw out the nets and they caught a huge catch of fish. And so they began to have devotion to her, and it spread rapidly, and especially among the black Brazilians, because a young black man who was actually a slave got a huge favor from Our Lady. And since then, people have so much devotion to her. So hopefully we too can go to Mary in our needs and trust in her and ask for God for miracles. And she will turn and say to him, like she did at Cana, they have no wine. And he will bless us and help us. He likes us to pray for each other and to help each other along the journey. God bless you.